Let us embark together on a wondrous journey into the vast expanse of the universe, where profound mysteries stretch far beyond the limits of human imagination. As you prepare for this adventure, picture yourself standing aboard a sleek spaceship, enveloped by the absolute silence of space, broken only by the soft hum of the engines echoing gently around you. Through the transparent viewport, you gaze upon stars twinkling like precious jewels scattered across a vast black velvet canvas. A profound sensation wells up inside you, a mix of exhilaration and humility. You are but a tiny speck of dust in the grand tapestry of the cosmos. Yet in this moment, you are touching the extraordinary dreams that humanity has cherished for generations. The universe is not merely a collection of planets and stars, it is a symphony of emotions, evoking awe, wonder, and even a primal fear in the face of infinity. Today, we will delve into the realms of strange planets, each one telling its own unique story, stirring deep feelings from the pure joy of beholding breathtaking beauty to the haunting obsession with enigmas that defy explanation. These worlds challenge our understanding of reality, reminding us that the cosmos is alive with possibilities we are only beginning to grasp. From the fiery forges of distant stars to the quiet whispers of potential life hidden in the shadows. We begin our exploration with WASP-12b, a colossal gas giant planet discovered on April 1, 2008. Located approximately 1.20 light-years away from Earth. Consider the sheer scale of that distance. Light, the fastest thing in the known universe, traveling at over 186.00 miles per second. Takes 1.20 years to reach us from there. When you peer at WASP-12b through a powerful telescope, you are not seeing the planet as it exists now, but a glimpse into the distant past. Light that left its surface during the era when ancient Egyptian pyramids were rising from the desert sands around 4.50 years ago. This temporal disconnect creates an eerie sensation, as if you are reaching across eons to touch a fragment of cosmic history frozen in time. A reminder of how the universe operates on scales that dwarf our fleeting human lifespans. WASP-12b is roughly twice the size of Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, with swirling clouds of scorching gas painted in vivid shades of orange and red. Resembling an eternal furnace blazing in the void, imagine yourself hovering nearby in your spaceship, and an overwhelming wave of blistering heat and suffocating pressure engulfs your senses. Akin to standing on the brink of an erupting volcano where rivers of molten rock cascade endlessly. The surface temperature soars to an astonishing 2.210 degrees Celsius. Hot enough to vaporize metals and melt the strongest alloys we know. Instilling a deep sense of human fragility against the raw, unrelenting power of the stars. What elevates WASP-12b to a truly captivating enigma is its tragic destiny. A slow-motion catastrophe unfolding before our eyes, orbiting its host star at an perilously close distance. It completes one full revolution, or a single year, in just 25 hours. A blink compared to the 365 days we experience on Earth. Envision a world where time races by at a dizzying pace, where seasons and days blur into an unrelenting whirlwind, faster than the longest shift in your daily routine. This intimate proximity has distorted the planet into an egg-like shape, stretched and warped by the immense gravitational pull of its stellar parent. Much like dough being kneaded by an invisible giant hand. Contemplating this evokes a strange melancholy, as if the planet were a living entity locked in a futile struggle against an inexorable force. Its form twisted in silent agony. Astronomers predict that in about 10 million years, WASP-12b will meet its fiery end, swallowed whole by its star and disintegrating into a plasma inferno. Picture that cataclysmic instant. A behemoth that has endured for billions of years. Torn asunder and absorbed into the blazing core. Like a soul dissolving into eternal flame. This vision stirs a cocktail of grandeur and sorrow. As if witnessing the poignant finale of an epic tale written in the language of gravity and fire. Urging us to reflect on our own impermanence in the cosmic dance. Next, we venture to 55 Cancri E, famously dubbed the Diamond Planet. Unveiled to the world on August 30, 2004, situated a mere 40 light-years from our home world. Envision yourself poised on the bridge of your spacecraft, peering down through a massive observation window at this glittering orb. The surface of 55 Cancri E shimmers with the brilliance of enormous diamond crystals, refracting the light from its host star like an ocean of priceless gems under a relentless sun. The initial rush is one of utter astonishment, as though you have stumbled into a treasure trove beyond any fairy tale, where wealth is not hoarded but woven into the very fabric of the landscape. This super-Earth is about twice the diameter of our planet and 8 times its mass, hurtling around its star in a mere 18 hours, with surface temperatures climbing to a blistering 2.700 degrees Celsius. Forged in the intense radiation of its close orbit, try to visualize standing there, the protective shielding of your suit barely holding back the searing waves of heat, while superheated winds howl past, carrying flecks of diamond dust that sparkle like falling stars in a crimson haze. The atmosphere is dense and oppressive, laden with exotic vapors, yet the sheer opulence of this world eclipses any terror, leaving you in rapt admiration of the universe's capacity for extravagant splendor. The hallmark of 55 Cancri E lies in its extraordinary composition, predominantly carbon, subjected to crushing pressures and infernal temperatures that transform its crust into a vast expanse of diamond. In your mind's eye, as you tentatively set foot on this realm, a thrill of excitement mingles with insatiable curiosity. Beneath your boots stretch endless fields of crystalline facets, peeking through veils of glowing atmospheric smoke, each step a brush with opulent fantasy. Yet, this luxury comes laced with harsh reality. No trace of life, no splash of liquid water, only the sterile magnificence of gemstone desolation. The emotion it provokes is a mesmerizing blend of enchantment and isolation, as if you stand amid a solitary masterpiece crafted by cosmic artisans, yearning for a companion to share the silent glory. Scientists continue to study this world, pondering if deeper layers hold other surprises, perhaps exotic forms of carbon structures or even subsurface oceans of molten material, adding layers to its allure as a jewel in the crown of exoplanetary discoveries. Now, let us pivot to HD 189733b, the darkest planet ever observed, surpassed only by the light-devouring voids of black holes, positioned 256 light-years from Earth. This Jupiter-like gas giant boasts surface temperatures of up to 2.70 degrees Celsius. But its true peculiarity is its ability to absorb nearly all incoming light, rendering it as black as coal, nearly invisible against the inky backdrop of space. Imagine drifting weightlessly in the void, your eyes fixed on this colossal sphere. A chill of unease creeps over you, for it appears as a devouring maw, engorging every photon in a perpetual eclipse. A living abyss that defies the eye's desperate search for detail. There are no twinkling highlights, no vibrant hues, just an oppressive stillness of shadow that presses upon the soul. Lingering on this sight awakens an ancient dread, the instinctive terror of confronting a secret the universe intended to keep veiled from mortal gaze. evoking tales of monsters lurking in the dark corners of forgotten myths. Researchers are still unraveling the riddle of HD 189733b's profound darkness, hypothesizing that its atmosphere teems with specialized compounds, such as silicate dust or molecular hazes, that trap light with ruthless efficiency, preventing even a whisper of reflection. As you draw nearer in imagination, a profound solitude envelops you, the cosmos murmuring that some domains are eternally off-limits to our kind, places where light fears to tread. Yet, this veil of obscurity ignites an unquenchable curiosity. What secrets simmer within that impenetrable gloom? Could hidden storms rage unseen, or alien chemistries brew in the depths? The duality of fear and longing it inspires is like teetering on the threshold of oblivion, a portal to nothingness that beckons with forbidden promise, challenging us to push the boundaries of observation with ever more sophisticated instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope. Pressing onward in our odyssey, we arrive at J1407b, better known as the Super Saturn, residing 434 light-years distant. This youthful world, a mere 16 million years old, a toddler by cosmic standards, boasts a ring system of unparalleled majesty. These rings dwarf Saturn's by over 640 times, spanning a staggering 70 million kilometers, roughly half the Earth-Sun distance, composed of countless asteroid fragments and dust particles orbiting in elegant chaos. Picture yourself on a neighboring world, tilting your head skyward. The rings arc across the heavens like a colossal luminous ribbon, iridescent with the debris of ancient collisions, a perpetual rainbow etched in the stars. The feeling is indescribable, a surge of reverence for such lavish beauty intertwined with a subtle apprehension at the destructive potential of those orbiting boulders, any one of which could spell apocalypse if hurled toward a habitable zone. Gazing upon this spectacle forges an odd kinship with the universe, as if beholding a symphony born from eons of turbulent creation and delicate balance, where destruction and artistry coexist in harmonious tension. Finally, we conclude at Kepler 452b, affectionately termed Earth 2.0, revealed in 2015 as a beacon of potential habitability. This super-Earth, 1.5 times our planet's size, orbits its Sun-like star in the habitable zone, where temperatures could sustain liquid water, the cornerstone of life as we comprehend it. Envision touching down on its rugged terrain, beneath a cerulean sky pierced by jagged mountain peaks, vast oceans shimmering to the horizon under a gentle breeze carrying scents of briny waves and damp earth, evoking an uncanny homecoming laced with wondrous unfamiliarity. A year here unfolds over 385 days, a rhythm eerily akin to ours. And as you watch the parent star dip below the skyline in hues of amber and violet, a fierce optimism surges within. Perhaps amid these alien shores, life stirs in forms we can scarcely dream. Yet this beacon of hope tempers with a profound melancholy. At 1.800 light-years away, current propulsion technologies would demand 30 million years for a voyage, rendering it a tantalizing mirage on the edge of reach. This realization breeds a tide of helplessness, the ache of beholding a twin world forever beyond our grasp, a mirror reflecting our isolation in the stellar sea. Nevertheless, such remoteness fuels an inexhaustible yearning, the drive to explore, to comprehend, to claim a second sanctuary for our species amid the stars. Kepler 452b embodies our loftiest aspirations, a celestial placeholder for tomorrow's colonies, while sobering us to humanity's constraints, spurring innovations in faster-than-light concepts and interstellar travel that may one day bridge the gulf. The universe unfolds as an orchestra of sentiments, each planet weaving its solitary narrative into the grand score. WASP-12b whispers of existence's fragility. A elegy in flames, 55 Cancri dazzles with opulent splendor. A jewel of unbridled extravagance, HD 189733b summons dread from the endless night. A guardian of shadowed truths, J1407b inspires awe at the cosmos's majestic architecture. Rings of fate encircling youth, and Kepler 452b kindles the flame of distant tomorrows. A promise etched in habitable light. As you lift your eyes to the night sky, allow these tides of emotion to flood your being. The universe transcends equations and physical laws. It is an odyssey of the spirit. Every revelation a pulse of vitality echoing through eternity. Which of these worlds captivates you most? What enigma calls to you next in the stellar chorus? Share your innermost stirrings, for the cosmos awaits our collective wonder.